VA's outreach mission is focused on getting the right information to the right veteran at the right time. And today, one of the best ways to accomplish that mission is through online communications, including social media.
VA's National Online Communications team is using cutting-edge media tools to better serve the American veteran. And in the process, it is breaking with communication habits of the past.
My name is Brandon Friedman, and I'm the Director of Online Communications for the Department of Veterans Affairs.
What was this conflict?
Our role is to leverage digital media to get the right information to the right veteran at the right time, and that includes using all the new and social media tools that we have at our disposal.
For the Office of Online Communications, we use Facebook, Twitter, Flickr, YouTube, and then we have the main blog called Vantage Point.
Our blog Vantage Point is a way for us to communicate with veterans, and conversely a way for veterans to communicate with VA.
A lot of veterans will go on Facebook and ask questions regarding their claims, education benefits, where's the closest facility, what about PTSD programs. So every day I go through comments on Facebook and try to point them in the right direction.
And so what we're able to do is we're able to use these new tools that veterans are using anyway, and we're able to basically inject this information into their social stream. Which was not there before. Using social media allows us to really see in concrete terms what veterans are concerned about in real time. So we can track trends, and we can see what the hot topic of the day is, and we can also we can see very quickly how we're doing. We put information out about the GI Bill, and if there's an issue right now, if the phone lines are backed up, we're going to know about it immediately. And so veterans, literally hundreds of thousands now, have found this to be a useful way of getting information that is really pain-free for them because they're using social media anyway.
We put out information that has been around, but veterans don't know about it. So we get a lot of positive feedback like, hey, I didn't know I was eligible for eye care. I didn't know, this service was available for me or my family. So every day we're enlightening veterans that would not know where to go.
Well, when I got out of the Army in 2007, there was no Office of Online Communications at Veterans Affairs. And I didn't know anything about VA. I got a piece of paper in my processing packet, and I didn't know anything about the department.
So I initially joined the Army Reserves at the age of 17, and I deployed to Iraq from 04 to 05. If this existed 3 years ago, I would have had an easier time finding VA, my facility, what services were available for me. Yeah, it would have made my transition into a veteran a lot smoother if this was available 3 years ago.
Yeah, when I came out, this stuff didn't exist, and if I wanted information, I either had to go to the medical center or I had to correspond with VA over the Postal Service. But now we can connect with people, and now not only are we connecting with people, but we've got real people on the other end. So when you talk to somebody on the VA Facebook page or the VA Twitter feed, there's real people there, and many of whom are veterans themselves and who understand the system and who can help people not only understand how to navigate VA, but they can help you find where things are.
Well, as a veteran myself, I can speak to how veterans perceive VA from the outside. They kind of see it as this monolithic organization where nothing happens, and my claim this gets lost in this enormous pile. Was actually just people working here trying to do their best against a very difficult, complex navigation of all kind of laws and rules.
By having veterans on the team, we can go out there and give our employees a very public face and let them communicate with veterans. And by engaging that way, veterans get a better sense of the department, and they see that the department is not only listening to them, but can also be responsive, and it gives them someone to relate to. And we think that's really important, and we're glad to be able to provide that.
All 152 VA medical centers are now actively represented on Facebook, the world's largest social networking site. In addition, VA now has 64 Twitter feeds, a YouTube channel, a Flickr page, and the Vantage Point blog.